Welcome back to the Crypto Report. I'm Blacksea and I have another video for you guys. Today I want to talk about crypto.com Crocoin, take a look at Bitcoin. I also want to take a look at the dollar index because that is telling a story that is quite bullish for crypto. So without further ado, let's hop into this video. So guys, right now Bitcoin is trading at $37,678, up about 2.88% on the day, trading just so slightly beneath $38,000. This is a very important price level that we're at. Overall, as long as we're above 35,000 on these daily candle closures, things are looking good. Things are looking very nice. We're starting to build a nice level of support. Bitcoin dominance trading at 51.42%. I expect this Bitcoin dominance level to increase a little bit here in the short term, and I will show you why. I know in the past couple of videos I've been talking about how it's been creating a good environment for these altcoins to catch up, but that being said, I want to take a look at the dollar index here, guys. So, long story short, what does it mean when the dollar index is rallying or coming down? When the dollar index is rallying, that means that the dollar is strong. That means that it is beneficial to be holding dollars over other assets like equities or stocks or crypto. When the dollar is coming down like this, it's better off that your money is in equities, stocks, crypto, things like that. Commodities maybe, but not the dollar. I do think that since we are coming down here on the dollar, that we're probably going to be seeing some more money move into Bitcoin. But that being said, you may ask, Blacksea, so if the money's coming into Bitcoin, what about the altcoins? Well, I'm just saying temporarily speaking, I think that we're probably going to see a flow. If we do see our next leg up here on Bitcoin, which it does look pretty good that we could see another leg up here. I mean, if we stay above 35,000, my target is in the low 40,000s in December. I think that that's a very, very conservative price target, especially if Bitcoin holds up, especially if we're seeing the dollar come down. Bitcoin will probably rally pretty significantly. And when Bitcoin has a significant rally, what does it do? It usually absorbs a lot of liquidity out of the overall crypto market, the altcoins, and it flows into Bitcoin as well with it. People FOMO in. They see Bitcoin rallying and their altcoins aren't moving. People are very emotional and greedy. They're going to sell and put it into Bitcoin temporarily. Then after Bitcoin decides to cool off, you know how this goes usually, guys, right? How this is a very usual thing that happens after Bitcoin makes its large move up, starts trading sideways. That's when you start to see the altcoins rally significantly. So I do expect in the short term that potentially we could be having a little bit of a rally on Bitcoin. I think that a target is at low 40,000s if we can stay above $35,000 Bitcoin. And what does that mean for Crocoin and the altcoins? Well, right now, we're testing this resistance level. We broke out of it. I was hoping for the retest and resumption off. We didn't get that, but we got the breakout, and now we're testing it as resistance. The more we test it, the more likely we are to break out of it. So, all in all, things are looking pretty nice. I don't expect a bearish downtrend or anything like that unless we get some daily closes, maybe below 35,000, then we could be talking about the 33,000 level. But all in all, I'm not expecting a bearish downtrend in the higher term time frames. I'm not expecting that. I mean, really what we're getting here, guys, look at this. I mean, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. This is a bullish formation, guys. Things are looking good. So, will the dollar keep collapsing? And I say collapsing. That's a light term. It's not collapsing, but it's coming down. It's coming off the rally. The rally was up. We consolidated. Now we're coming down. Will it continue? Maybe. But even if we do rally, just because we rally doesn't mean that Bitcoin and stocks and commodities will collapse. We've had many other past events where the dollar has rallied significantly and everything was fine. But it does create a much more optimal environment for cryptocurrency when you see the dollar coming down. And that's exactly what we're seeing right now. We're seeing Bitcoin rally very hard. People are excited about the Bitcoin spot ETF. Everyone's talking about it every single day like it's going to be approved every day, every day, every day. But in all honesty, guys, the true deadline isn't really until January. And even then, we talk about these deadlines, but these deadlines change every day. Come January, they could push it back even further. They could push it back another couple months. It could happen. So don't be alarmed if that does happen. That maybe will freak some people out, but hopefully if you're watching this video, you won't be freaked out by a longer delay than we've already been getting if the Bitcoin spot ETF doesn't get approved, or maybe even what happens if it gets declined or rejected. That would be quite a volatile news piece. I'm very curious to see how the market would react to that. Maybe we would get a capitulation to the downside, but to be honest with you, I want to take a step back here and talk about how right now it seems like this move is easy. I will say that a lot of this move caught a lot of people off guard. And it happened fast. It happened fast because this all started from a fake news event. Cointelegraph saying had an intern say that the Bitcoin spot ETF got approved for BlackRock, even though it didn't. And when it started this rally, a fake news event started this rally. But the reason why I say, so a lot of people did miss this, but I do think that this news piece about this Bitcoin spot ETF is a little bit too easy. Because are these huge institutions really going to let everybody front run? I don't know if I can get behind that idea. And this may be disbelief talking. This is an event around cryptocurrency. This entire space, this is new. This is the first time this has ever happened in the history of ever. We haven't had a emerging asset class take the world by storm and potentially disrupt the entire financial system of the globe. We've never seen that happen before. But is that disbelief talking with me saying it seems a bit easy? Maybe it is. But I do want to emphasize on a possibility. I'm just going to throw it out there. A possibility of, let's say, January comes around. Right about there. January comes around. And the spot ETF gets rejected. What will happen? And I'm saying not indefinitely rejected. You can't indefinitely reject a Bitcoin spot ETF. They're not going to allow that to happen because a lot of people want access to the product. There's a lot of money to be made for these institutions if a Bitcoin spot ETF gets approved. But if it gets rejected, what happens if we get that last capitulation to the downside to 25,000 after it gets rejected in January? You think that we're just going to stay there? Probably not. I think that there's a chance. I just want to throw it out there. I think that there's a chance that if the Bitcoin spot ETF does get rejected in January, that it will be one last quick capitulation to the downside with a nice V-shape recovery to start off the true hype cycle of the bull run, where we're going to see new all-time highs, maybe break over 100,000. I think that that's a possibility. It's important to think about what's easy in the market and what's difficult. What's max pain? Because usually the market always works in max pain because that's the most profitable way for the market to move. Max pain. Max pain would be convincing, in my opinion, everybody that the Bitcoin spot ETF is for sure a thing. It's definitely going to happen. We're going to all-time highs right now, guys. We're going right now. And then rejected. Wham. And everyone goes, oh my gosh, I can't believe I've been buying this. I need to dump. And usually this is going to be from a lot of the newer participants in this market. Not the people that have been around this entire cycle, this 4-year cycle, but new players getting involved, which may be just starting right now as we're seeing this rally to the upside. But max pain would be all these new people come to the market and wham, comes down because The spot ETF gets rejected. All the newcomers start selling, say, oh, I can't believe I bought into that. I was fooled. Oh, no, oh, no. And next thing you know, we're making new all-time highs. I think there's a possibility of that. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about that. But I think that there is it's a thesis that's worth talking about. It's because the amount of publicity that this Bitcoin spot ETF is getting is just kind of incredible. It's kind of incredible with such specific dates, too. All these deadlines and all of these, it has to be approved by this time. It has to be approved by that time. Guys, it doesn't have to be approved by any time. The SEC can just keep pushing it back. Sure, they might get sued, but I mean, look how long it took the SEC, Ripple, SEC versus Ripple. Look how long that took to finally come to a agreement or a settlement. It took years. It took this entire 4-year cycle, guys. Just keep that in mind. But if you like this type of content, please like this video, subscribe to the channel right now. Also, I want to tell you, to finish that thought off, guys, even if we do capitulate down to the downside, that might not even happen. We might just continue up this because this is a new disruptor, disrupting the entire economy of the world, and everybody is ready to go, and everyone says, I can't miss this. We might just keep going up. But I do want to say, if we do capitulate down, you know what I'm going to be doing? I'm going to be buying, because I do think that the Bitcoin spot ETF will be approved at some point, and I do think it will start a very nice bull run. But that's all I got for you guys. Please go follow me on Twitter at 333Blacksea. Also, please check out the description box below. We have some awesome affiliate links to Femex, BitGet. Femex is a $4,100 sign-up bonus. BitGet, $8,000 sign-up bonus. Take advantage of that free money. That's all I got for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.